Welcome to Love and Murder. I'm your host, Char. I'll be joined by host Ky. In today's episode, let's take a trip down on the farm where chickens moo and cows cluck. And on that farm, they had some pigs, greedy pigs, and murder. Ready to solve this messy mystery? Stay tuned. It's Love and Murder.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to a new episode of Love and Murder. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm your host, Car?
Well, it sounds like Char and Char.
I was mixing Ky and Char together. Oh, good Lord. Right. I'm your host, Ky, along with my co-host, Char. And we bring you true crime stories as related to relationships. So basically what it is relationships gone terribly wrong. And how wrong is that, Char?
Dead wrong.
Before we start, let's just go ahead and go through the laundry list. You know how we do. So check our podcast out on Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Follow us on social media. Links will be in the bio. Links will actually be in the show notes below this recording in our social media bios. If you get to our Facebook, you'll find the link for our Instagram and vice versa. And we'll go through this at the end of the show because I don't want to take up too much time. I hate when people do that.
Yeah.
Now, if you want bonus episodes of the craziest true crime stories, like when I say crazy, like the last one we did was this guy fried up a heart and tried to serve it gourmet like. That was the last crazy true crime story, and it's actually a free preview, so you can watch it or listen to it on our Patreon. And we also do relationship Q&A, why can't I speak tonight?
Well, we basically have a lot of fun. There's a whole lot of reasons to tune in to our bonus
fun relationship
sign up with Patreon.
Post, yep. And also Char's crazy true life stories. So like when I say crazy, I'm like, you're wondering if she made this up or she saw a movie of it or this could be actually somebody's life. So if you want those bonus episodes, you can listen to 3 of them free on our Patreon right now, but become a subscriber of $3 and above, and you'll be privy to those shows. Yeah. You can go to our Patreon, patreon.com/love and murder. And one of our subscribers actually alerted us to the fact that if you go to Patreon and you search Love and Murder, for some reason it's not coming up. So definitely click on the link in our show notes below, because our link for our Patreon's down there, or just go to patreon.com/love and murder. All spelled out. And if you've listened to our show before and you like it, or if you like this episode, please go to Apple Podcasts and give us 5 stars. Just give us those 5 stars. And in the description, say whatever you like. Say Ky and Char are awesome, or say, Ky can never ever speak for some odd reason. I don't know why she got into podcasting. Oh my God. So, it just helps us bring us up in the charts so everybody can find us easier, and we'll be greatly appreciated for that. So,
woohoo!
Now that that's all out of the way, we're going to get into a crazy murder story now. This is about Larissa Schuster and Timothy Schuster. This is their crazy story. So Larissa was born on January 1st, 1960, so she was a New Year's baby in Clarence. Yeah, right? I wonder if she was like the one who was born at midnight.
Well,
I would say that would be cool.
Born at midnight, you get a bonus of a year's supply of Pampers from the United States government. That I know.
Are you serious?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, midnight.
Okay, that's...
Yeah, good fun fact.
I mean, I would say that's weird, but, Pampers are expensive, so that's awesome. Let me put it that way.
Absolutely.
So, anyway, she was born in Clarence, Missouri to Charles and Deanne Foreman. She lived on a farm, and being that she lived on a farm, she actually grew up, like, in a simple, hardworking life, because living on a farm, you're gonna be up like when the cow crows. Oh my God,
yeah,
Char, I'm slowly morphing into you. I am
I've never heard a cow crow. I don't know.
I am slowly morphing into you. Oh my God.
Yeah, so
When
when the chickens moo, how about that?
yeah, yeah, you have to be up when the chickens moo and the cows crow.
Mhm.
Anyway, and so that's usually at the crack of dawn, and you have to get to. I'm gonna make a shirt of that when the cows crow. Anyway, anyway,
I'll be your first merchant, merchant. I'll be your first customer.
so you have to feed the animals. You got to clean out their stalls or whatever. You got to collect the eggs from the chicken and everything like that. So you're you're in definitely a hard work in life. And I've never seen farmers who were like all about that bling bling and they had Bentleys and stuff. So
Absolutely not. I never saw them myself.
that would be really
I'm New
weird.
Mexico. Trust me. I know lots of cowboys. They're not looking for bling.
Yeah, that'd be really weird. So
Mhm.
she grew up in like a simple, hardworking life, and I couldn't find really that much about her early life. But I do know that she did go to University of Missouri, and at the University of Missouri, she studied biochemistry, so she was pretty smart. She was also always at the top of her class, so that was all through school, and she was always at the top of her class. She was an honor roll student, and overall, a very hardworking person. And I think that hard work came from being a farmer's child.
Right.
You're already hardworking in life from since you were a child, and it just transferred over to your schooling. So I think that's why she was just always a very hardworking person.
Your discipline. Yeah.
Yeah, discipline, definitely, because I wonder if farmers ever sleep in. I don't think they have time to sleep
Oh,
in.
no, not a chance. Not a chance. You're up. It's the same every single waking day. But a lot of them love it. They wouldn't have it any other way. And there's a lot of pride in that waking up early and doing as much as you do by the end of the day. And by the time you enjoy your supper, you know it's homegrown, you know it's healthy, you know it's coming from your farm and your own vegetables and fruits and your own cows and your own meat. I mean, it's a certain feeling in it, so yeah. It's amazing.
Yeah, I always look like when I take my daughter. There's a farm over here that you could walk around, you could feed the animals and everything like that. And I
Mhm.
always say, if I wasn't so damn lazy, I would love to be a farmer. But I know I don't have it in me to get up that early, and then straight from getting up, I got to go feed some animals and shovel their poop. And I don't even want a dog because I don't want to shovel its poop. So
Yeah. So you
doing
do
that to
cats
cows
because
and horses and
cats cover
yeah,
their own poop. They cover it. Ah,
they
we don't
they
want you to
cover
smell that.
it. Exactly. So that's the that's the only thing keeping me from being a farmer. Being a farmer, basically.
Yeah, that is the only thing. The only thing.
So Timothy Schuster, on the other hand, was born in 1976. So what? My math is no good.
Well, he's 16 years older than, I mean, he's 16 years younger than her.
Younger than her. Okay, cool.
Right. You're welcome.
So people, my math, no good. I'm not even embarrassed about it. And I made good grades in school because I studied really hard in math, but I'm just not math. Anyways, so yeah, he was born in 1976 in Golden, Illinois, to his mother, who was Shirley Schuster. I never found his father's name. So I know his mother was in the picture, but I don't know what happened to his father.
Hmm.
And just like Larissa, he actually grew up on a farm too. So they probably had those same morals, simple, hardworking, everything like that. So while Larissa was in college, she started working at a nursing home to help her pay for her college tuition. Because again, like I said, farmers ain't about that bling bling. They don't have that money. So she has to, like many people, pay her way through college if she didn't get grants or enough loans, or maybe she didn't even want loans because I didn't want loans. So she maybe got some grants and didn't have enough for the rest. So she worked her way through college. And also she worked at the nursing home to get experience in her field. And it just so happened that Timothy was attending nursing school, and this is how they ended up meeting. So, not much. I couldn't find a lot about their early lives, like together or whatever, but it did say they did meet through a nursing home. So,
How
basically through work
exciting.
and school is how they met. I mean, it's not the best of love stories, but at least they didn't meet in a strip club, which I know I'm about to get some hate on that, but still, at least they didn't
Actually,
meet in a
that would
strip
be
club.
a lot more interesting and sexier and more rememberable than we met at a nursing
I
home.
mean, to
I
tell
mean,
your friends, maybe, but not your grandchildren. Who the hell wants to know that your grandfather met grandmom at a strip club with tassels
Well,
on her titties?
here's the thing. If you're in your 90s when you're telling your grandchildren that you met in a nursing home, then it kind of makes sense. But kids want to hear about when you were younger. Hello. They want to know what you were like when they were in
No,
your
but that's what I'm saying.
heyday.
Who
So
wants to hear? Who wants to hear that you wouldn't mind if you heard that your grandparents met while she was a madame
I you
in
didn't
a
say a
whorehouse or
madam.
something? I mean,
That's entirely
were there even
different.
strip clubs back there back then? I don't know. But
Yeah.
yeah, so
Well,
a
who
madame
knows?
in a
Who knows?
whorehouse, let's just say that. Would you like to
That
hear that? Yeah.
that's entirely okay, we're talking okay, see, okay, listeners, Kai and I do this. We split hairs. I mean, we split hairs all the time. So check this out. This makes no sense. There's no comparison. One is giving of your body, directly of your body for money. The other is just teasing the visual of your body for money. You can't compare the two. Working in a whorehouse means you're just opening the legs and saying, "Here, oh, what, whoa, whoa! Did you see the menu? This is how much this is going to cost," and that's a little extra. And when you go into a strip club, you know what it is, but you're not. It's not mandatory to leave tips, to tip the stripper or to get a lap dance. So no, there's no comparison. And I'm also in defense because, hey, I lived in Vegas 16 years until recently. Strip clubs are the culture. Can I get some vegans out there? Woohoo! If we have anyone from Las Vegas, please leave comments on this particular show post. Okay, carry on, Kai.
They're like, Char, Grandpa came in and ordered the $50 package of the over under strawberry lickety lick. That's how we met.
Not the lickety lick with the lollipop. That's the souvenir you leave with. You get a lollipop. Wow.
I took one look at him and I knew he would take me away from this place. Anyways.
Yeah, what stairs are made of. Which brains are made of.
They got married in 1982, and by 1985 they had a daughter who they named Kristen, and a son who they named Tyler. Tyler was born in 1990. And then by 1989, the family moved from Missouri to Fresno, California. Is Fresno a good area?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I mean, I don't know much about Fresno. I've heard of it, but I don't know about it.
Yeah, it's
I think I heard. You know what I heard about it? I heard about it on Girlfriends, because that's where
Which one?
I'm trying to remember her name.
Golden
Joan's best
Golden.
friend.
No,
Not
Golden.
Golden. No, not her.
Oh.
Joan's best friend, the pretty one who was all sedity.
Oh.
You know who I'm talking about?
I know the show, but hey, let's keep it.
Anyways, yeah, she grew up in Fresno, and she said it was like a farming town. So that's how I know about Fresno. I don't know if it's true anyway. But anyway, they moved from Missouri to Fresno, California, which was actually a really huge move because it was a different atmosphere. So, moving from Missouri to California, maybe if it was a farming town, it's not really that bad of a move, but still.
No, but think of it. It's moving from anywhere to California is likely going to be somewhat of a shock or a culture shock, outside of Miami maybe or Las Vegas, but outside of those states or places, yeah, it's different. California is different, very different. So I'm sure that it was a culture shock for them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, they actually moved due to Larissa's new job at an
agricultural plant.
Stop trying to talk.
Agricultural plant.
An agricultural research lab, actually, before she later on opened up her own lab, which makes sense because, of her work ethic, I would see that she opens up her own business. But anyway, her lab was called Central California Research Lab.
Wow.
And then by 2000, after she opened her own lab, due to her hard work, and she knew what she was doing and she was smart, their income just shot up and they were able to move to Clovis, California, into some bigger homes. And then by 2001, Larissa was then making 2 times more than Tim's annual salary. And that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, yeah, bring it over here. Come to mama. Bling, 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 bling.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Now, funny enough, in the same year, their marriage started to go downhill. So she started making more money. Money went up, marriage went down. So do you think, Char, that the marriage went down because she was making more?
No.